Listen carefully. I am speaking not to frighten you, but to rescue you from the path that leads to sorrow. I am calling you back because I love you deeply, because I have seen what lies ahead. If you continue as you are, your own choices have opened doors to dangers that do not announce themselves until it is too late. I speak now so that mercy can be your companion instead of regret. You must understand this is not punishment, this is protection. This is the voice of the one who formed you whispering. Before the ground beneath you gives way, do not mistake my clarity for cruelty. I reveal the truth because I want you to live. I long to see you walk freely in the light, not stumble in the shadows of silent destruction. Your habits have consequences. Even the smallest daily choices are seeds that grow, and I have seen what will bloom if those seeds continue to be planted. But you are not without hope. You are not too far, you are not beyond repair. There is still room to turn, there is still grace waiting for you. We have shielded you more times than you realize. I have spared you from outcomes you didn't even know were circling your life. But now I need you to respond. I need your heart to awaken, because what comes next is serious, and time is pressing. Some of what you've ignored is beginning to bear weight in your body and your mind. Small signals have tried to warn you. Fatigue, restlessness, discomfort, these were invitations to change gently, but now the call must be louder, not because I am angry, but because I love you too much to remain silent. Imagine a shepherd racing toward a lamb about to slip from the edge. That urgency is in my voice right now, not to scare you, but to spare you. Your life is precious to me, far more than you understand, and I will not sit quietly as harm grows around your hat. You believe our minor patterns are not small in impact. Neglect and rebellion both speak loudly to the design I placed within you. Your body was crafted for good works and divine purpose, not self-destruction, but that purpose cannot bloom if the vessel is weakened by choices that dishonor its value. I am not scolding, I am warning with love. This is not shame, this is sacred correction, a holy invitation to step into healing. You do not need to earn this mercy, it is already being offered, but you do need to respond before the moment passes. There is still time, but not endless time. The longer you wait, the more the door begins to close. What feels like freedom now will not feel like that later, so I plead with you in kindness. Take the path of wisdom now, before regret becomes your teacher. You have sensed this moment coming. The unease inside you is not random, it is the whisper of my spirit. I have knocked gently for many days, but now I knock more firmly. Wake up, beloved, the hour is urgent, but not yet. Her Pelosi have given you glimpses of what could be a life of clarity, peace, vitality, purpose. Do not trade that for temporary escape or false comfort. These things promise relief, but they steal joy and silence a release. What is draining your soul? Cut the cords to what slowly dims your light. Even if it feels familiar, even if it has traveled with you for years, it is not your friend, it is not your help. It is your harm, dressed in disguising. Know what is best for you, because I made you. I see not only where you are, but where you could be. I see the healed version of you, the whole version, the free version, and I ache for you to meet them, not just in dreams, but in real days. You are more than what you have settled for. You are not meant to live numbed or distracted. I am offering a better way. Not always easier, but always truer. A path lit by my presence and guided by my voices. The road will require choices and some discomfort, but what it gives in return cannot be measured. Peace that flows like a river, joy that endures through storms. Clarity of mind, strength of heart, and nearness to Mayu were not designed to carry this pain alone. You do not have to fix it all by yourself. I am your healer, your defender, your shepherd, and your refuge. My arms are open wider than the shame. You lay it all down, the pain, the confusion, the fear, the addiction, the pride. There is no stain too deep for my mercy, no failure too final for my grace. I do not wait for you to be perfect. I wait for you to be honest. Bring me your whole heart, even if its trembling will not crush it. I will hold it gently and restore it in time. What you think is the end is often my beginning. What feels like falling may be the start of rising. When you yield your will to mine, heaven moves on your behalf. You are loved with an everlasting love, not a fragile love, not a conditional love, not a love that withdraws. When you falter, my love remains through every storm, through every silence it pursues you. Even when you run, it whispers, even when you turn away. I do not love you because of your performance. I love you because I am love, and you are mine. But true love corrects, true love protects, true love protects. True love does not stay silent when harm approaches. I am not distant, I am very near, closer than breath. Every beat of your heart is proof of my sustaining power. Every breath you take is mercy, renewed return to me. Not just in emotion, but in action. Let repentance be more than a word. Let it be the start of a new way. You are not too broken. I mend the shattered. I resurrect the dead. I have raised the lowly and restored the weary, and I will do the same for you. If you open the door, turn now while the invitation stands. Turn before the pain has to teach what my love already warned you are still in the place. Where grace can rewrite your story, but each delay makes the return more difficult. The things that harm you, do not keep them as pets. Do not feed what is killing your joy. The things that steal your sleep, that rob your health, that dull your spirit, these are not harmless. They are subtle captors of your destiny. Open your hands, release control. Surrender the outcome. Freedom begins when you let go of what you were never meant to carry. Yes, it will feel unfamiliar at first. Yes, it will stretch your faith, but I will meet you there with more than enough. I have parted seas and shut the mouths of lions. I have healed lepers and raised the dead. Turning your life around is not hard for me, but I wait for your yes. Not just your desire, but your decision. When you say yes, help will come, strength will rise, peace will anchor you. You will begin to see with new eyes. What once tempted you will lose its shine. No discouragement has lingered, but I never left. I have been waiting in the silence, not with anger but with hope. Every moment you feel drawn to me is me drawing you. You are not here by accident. You are reading this because heaven intervened again. One more call, one more moment to respond, one more chance to change everything with one turning heart. There is still life for you, still joy, still purpose, still beauty waiting to unfold. But you must walk through the door while it remains open. Hesitation invites harm. The time to act is now. The path I call you to is narrow, but it is holy. It will heal your vision, restore your strength, and anchor you in truth that cannot be shaken. You will know peace that is not circumstantial. Come back with all your heart. Remember how it felt when you first believed, that childlike wonder, that hope unclouded. I can restore that. I can make you new again, but the door is open only for a time. And each moment spent delaying dims the clarity. So move now with courage. Say yes to life. Say yes to truth. Say yes to Methus is not the end. This is the invitation to begin again. With me guiding you with love, lifting you with eternity, waiting for your answer. Weary heart, though time feels thin, each pause adds risk. Delay strengthens the shadows, and hesitation gives ground to what aims to harm. Do not surrender your peace, your calling, or your strength. Compassion and truth walk beside me. Neither will be ridiculed. Righteousness holds hands with mercy, standing firm so that cycles of destruction do not spin forward unchecked. To ignore this is to invite sorrow you were never meant to carry. Even now, what you've planted will still rise, but turn now, and you will find mercy ready to meet you. If you bow low, I will lift you up. If you change direction, I will guide you gently forward. Shift your steps while the road is still firm. When storms fall, the path turns to Maya, and help move slower. Humility remains a sacred key, one that unlocks unseen doors where divine timing waits. Hold it tightly and watch gates swing wide. Refuse pride's whisper, choose grace today instead. My arms are stretched wide with no limit. My love compels me near to you. Leave the hiding places. Step into light where healing waits. Let pride, fear, and rebellion fall away like old robes. Bend both knee and heart, and you will witness deliverance bloom like morning. I speak clearly now, not to shame, but because love demands honesty. What matters most cannot be left vague. Truth stings at first, but the breeze it brings will clear your soul and strengthen your will. Step now into the liberty that is being offered. I speak with urgency, not fear. I see far more than you know. Trust that my voice seeks your protection. Your path weaves with others, and their growth leans on yours. You affect more lives than you realize. When you rise, they rise. When you falter, they feel it. Protect their hope by protecting your own. Begin again today. There are those who wish to push you aside, to mute your light. Stand beside me, and their efforts will collapse. This is a warning, not a sentence. There is still time to turn the page. One decision can trade despair for restoration. I can rebuild what fell. This is the answer you asked for, even if it doesn't appear the way you imagined. Reach and grasp it. My answers don't always wear the costume you expect, but they are my answers still. Do not discard the gift because it is wrapped in surprise. Help rarely looks the way you pictured it, but it is help all the same, and it will carry you. Lean with faith. Believe me when I say, it is not too late. No matter how far you've gone, my reach has not shortened, and my gaze has not strayed. The distance you feel is not real. One honest turn can erase what you think separates us. Come back to the table, we still sit on the same side. The seat for you remains pulled out, no bitterness in my heart. Though the hour is late, my welcome remains steady. My care has not paused. I study not only your wounds, but the hidden traps that claim generations. I've watched how small patterns turn into great harm. Unless they're stopped, they repeat in silence, like grief no one hears. but I can interrupt them for you. Let the tears end so that new direction may begin, and the road ahead may be secured. I do not speak in anger for its own sake. Love fuels every word I breathe, even the hardest truths. Real love tells the whole truth, even when it may rub the pride raw. Kindness that silences truth is no kindness at all. I choose clarity, because only clarity can be trusted. Trust is the soil where holy transformation takes root and grows strong. My care is deeper than oceans and taller than mountains. Some habits you excuse are small, are sparks in dry fields. Fire seems playful until it consumes. Stand too close to a cliff and you will slip. A single spark, even one you call harmless, can destroy acres. Step away from the edge and choose steadier ground. If you open the door to danger repeatedly, it will learn to live there. Every choice, even small, shifts direction. Thoughts form desire. Desire fuels action. Action repeats into habit. Habits shape character, and character determines legacy. Do not ignore small decisions. They steer large outcomes. A ship altered by one tiny angle will arrive on another shore. Guard your first thoughts, because they frame the home of your future self. Sketch wisely. Character built by care will walk in truth. Watch over your heart, for all that lives in you flows from there. Apathy weakens endurance. Delay steals doors. Indulgence weakens the body. Anger cuts. Bitterness poisons. Reckless words leave marks. Fear freezes. Doubt silences courage. You've called these common, but their price is severe. Stop trading permanent strength for fleeting comfort. It is never a fair exchange. Build habits that invest forward into joy. You may say, I am free to choose whatever I want, yes, but not without consequence. Unchecked longing crouches at the door, waiting to seize you. Self-rule whispers, you're in control, but hidden desires lurk like beasts in tall grass. They leap when you lower your guard. Name them, expose them. Light reduces their grip. Darkness is fertile soil for sin. But sin withers and light. Shine on it and you will walk lighter. Today, my words are not stones. They are ropes cast out to pull you from thick places before they swallow you. I made you for more than sinking. This rope is strong. It's woven from days and nights. I watched you, protected you, waited for you. Grip it, let it pull you toward higher places where peace holds steady. If you turn away, the mire rises again, until your feet forget movement. I placed my spirit in you to help you rise. Ruin is not your fate unless you push away the hand sent to lift. I gave you wisdom like light and conviction like compass. Light shows the way. Conviction sounds in the fog like a bell calling you back. Use both now and find stability. You are not alone. Your struggle has never gone unseen. I remain beside you, a refuge, a pillar, a place of strength. Others have walked hard paths and found me faithful. Their stories fill every age, and they echo still listen to their echoes. Let them remind you that I do not fail. Let memory stir your resolve. You must still choose to listen. Correction is a gift, not a punishment. Conviction is a healing force, not a whip. When you compromise, you open your doors to harm. When you chase ease over obedience, you walk farther from your calling. What seems like restriction is safety's shield. A barrier at a cliff is not an enemy, it is a protector. Stay behind it, and dawn will reward you with vistas you would have lost in one wrong step. This is no light matter. Your very life is at stake. Your purpose, your voice, your unique light all hang in the balance. Do not love what is killing you. Step away. Life is delicate like breath on glass. Do not shatter what cannot be remade. Choose care, and you will preserve what I placed in you. Your gifts are needed. Keep them alive by protecting your clarity, your health. Fast roads to pleasure often. Skip past wisdom. Resist those shortcuts. Leave behind every harmful pattern. The battle is real, but victory has already been made possible. Grace bridges the distance between where you are and where you long to be. Power appears not where you feel strong, but where you feel most empty. Reach for it. Grace is more than pardon. It is strength for the climb. It fills breathless lungs and tired feet. Receive it like water to dry lips. I will answer. I warn you because I see what waits around corners. I ask for change to protect your joy. I seek the lost. I walk through hills and hollows to find each one. When you return, I celebrate without hesitation. My joy is greater than you can understand. I would spend everything to bring you home. Why stay captive when freedom is being handed to you? Why remain ill when healing is near? Chains often look like ornaments, but they still limit movement. They still bruise. Freedom makes space. It opens the lungs. Reject every sickness of soul and body. Choose life that awakens. with peace and rests with satisfaction. Choose the path that makes your steps light. The old habits promise delight, but they leave shadows. They glitter and fade, then drag hearts into sorrow. Their sweetness spoils. Bitterness clings like aftertaste from false comfort. You remember the regret even when the pleasure is gone. Choose substance over surface. Lasting wellness matters more than passing thrill. Choose what feeds rather than what flashes. Lies promise life, but trade you sorrow. Bring what is hidden into open space, not for shame, but for restoration. Secrets do not heal. What you reveal can be renewed. Confession is not for disgrace. It is like cracking a window to let rot escape. Light rushes in. What light touches, it heals. Step forward. Whatever you surrender, I can restore. Envy and striving weigh your soul. Comparison lies to you. Jealousy is like a heavy garment that restricts every breath. Comparison is a broken mirror reflects nothing true. Lay them down. Notice how your steps lighten and your joy returns when they fall away. Freedom walks lightly and walks far. Every day those burdens cloud your sight. You were never made to carry them. Pride tells you to manage alone, but I am still here, ready to walk beside you. Let me